Here's a question I have for you, too. What about Natural Born Killers did you not like that Oliver Stone did with it? Because you wrote that, right?
Yeah. Well, basically, he rewrote my script. That's first, foremost, and kind of you can stop right there.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big problem.
I mean, my whole thing about it is, like, I know people, screenwriters in Hollywood, they rewrite them all the time, and that happens all the time. Not to me. So the minute it happened, I was like, you know what? I ain't going to play this game. He didn't have a right to do it. I would rather he stole it.
Right.
I'd rather he had stole what he won from it just so my name wouldn't be associated with it.
Was there a part of it that you hated that he did?
Yeah, well, okay, there's one part. Okay, I've never sat down and watched the movie from beginning to end. All right, I went to the theaters once to see it, and then the scene that I'm going to say was so bad that I had to leave. Since then, I've seen little bits of it on cable or something. But it was that horrible sitcom, I Love Mallory, with Rodney Dangerfield. And the way it was is I created these characters, and it kept a lot of my stuff. Basically, the funny stuff that's still in the movie is my stuff. But the thing is, I had top position on screenplay, and I would have got lots of money because that's where you get all the big royalties and all that stuff. For fear anybody would think I wrote that crap, I said, take my name off the screenplay, all right? I'll get story by because I came up with the name of Mickey and Mallory. I gave up money for integrity because I just didn't want anyone to think I wrote that.
You didn't see, I like that scene. You didn't like that scene?
I hated that scene. But here's the deal about that, though. All right? It's not that, if you don't like that, if you like that movie, you're an idiot. A lot of people like that movie. I'll tell you one time that I started feeling better about it because I didn't like it for a long time. Me and Oliver have made up, though. I walked through an elevator. Elevator opens up. Johnny Cash is in the elevator. I'm like, oh, my God, Johnny Cash. So I walk in and go, oh, hey, you're Quentin Tarantino, aren't you? I go, yes, I am. Well, me and June, we really like your movies a lot. Oh, wow, that's really great. Well, I've been a fan of yours forever. We really like that Natural Born Killers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So you
took the compliment that day. That went a long way, I got to say. That went a long way to, healing wounds.
Why don't you just remake the movie in your vision?
You know what? It's really funny. I actually thought about that about 3 years ago because I actually published my screen. Oliver Stone was actually kind of nice about even the fact we were fighting. He allowed me to, because he kind of had control over it, he allowed me to actually publish my original screenplay. So it's out there. You can get my original screenplay. And it is very, very different. I thought about that about 3 years ago. And, I might still do that one of these days. But kind of moving forward.
Yeah.
I would really have to run out of ideas for a while.
Who would you have cast, though? Or did you think that the casting was done well? Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis? Or would you have cast?
No, I didn't like the casting of Woody Harrelson at all, actually, at the time. All right. Actually, since then, we've even been feuding about it. I'm not feuding, but he doesn't like me, and I don't, because he knows I don't like him. But actually, since then, he's actually been pretty good in some movies. I thought in Ed TV he was really funny. But other than that, though, I wouldn't cast him in that at all. But Juliette Lewis I thought was terrific. Yeah. She actually is the closest to just her performance. Her vibe was the closest to any vibe that I had in my script was in her performance.